Hello and welcome to a Blasexplanation of the new Season 1 of Blaseball. After an eventful return in which the black hole burped out lots of things, we had our first unplanned siesta, and players continued to fall on a less weekly basis, we settled down to watch how the first season would unfold. There was only one weather, horizon, and in 103 days of games, 56 players fell from the black hole. The majority of these disappeared, having crashed into the pitch, but a few of them used other players as their landing pad. 9 players crashed into someone, which resulted in them replacing the original player, who retreats to their team's shadows. The black hole continued to burp out other things too, as we gained player attributes, more blessings and decrees, and player ratings. We also continued to get messages from the void, as we were introduced to a collection of new entities. The Monitor, many will remember from previous seasons. They offer personal opinions of what's going on. A Commissioner, after working out how to log in, offers a mix of information on the games, instructions, and official statements. Emergency Alert gives a recap of any interruptions to play, such as things exiting the black hole. Facts Machine gives stats about players, as well as information about how Blaseball works. And Beat Reporter offers daily headlines of the big game events of the day. As the regular season drew to a close, it was the Tokyo Lift who set the party time record for the new season, as they were eliminated from the postseason on day 69. They were followed more gradually by other teams. This record actually puts the Lift second in history, as they follow the Ohio Worms, who did it in 67 days in Season 13 of the expansion era. With 8 teams qualifying for the postseason, everyone was ready on Friday for the quarterfinals. But there was an interlude. The site displayed the message, "Please wait," with extended ellipses following it. This message lost and gained letters, changed orientation, and very briefly displayed as "Please help." This lasted for an hour before the postseason began. The quarterfinals saw the Shoe Thieves, Sunbeams, Georgias, and Wild Wings advance, 3 of those teams doing so with a clean sweep. In the semi-finals, it was the Shoe Thieves and Wild Wings who were crowned champions of their respective leagues. And in the Internet Series, the Shoe Thieves prevailed against the season-dominant Wild Wings to become the title holder with 3 games to 1. Following this victory, the Commissioner, who now claims to be a legal notary, awarded the Shoe Thieves a golden record. Then on Sunday, it was the election. There were 15 blessings up for grabs, but it was the decrees that had everyone talking. Redistribute Wealth would swap all the players from the Internet Series champions, in this case the Shoe Thieves, with other teams. Relegation would send all the players on the lowest ranked team, by the end of the season that was the Firefighters, back into the black hole to be replaced. Or would fans repeat the choice of Season 1 of the Discipline era and open the forbidden book? Many passionate campaigns were run, and the Commissioner even weighed in. On Sunday, the polls closed, and before the results were announced, a new entity, or rather 4, appeared. Having detected a power vacuum, they came to inform us of what would happen now: a tournament of champions, with a crew of umpires to oversee it. But to compete in this tournament, the team must have a golden record, which the Shoe Thieves received from Parker the day before. They then said there would be more to come. It was revealed after in the messages that these 4 were umpires. Then the election results. History repeats itself and the forbidden book is opened, with similar consequences to last time, plus new and extended fallout. Previously, opening the book had also opened a Hellmouth, renaming the Sunbeams and making Moab uninhabitable. This time, however, it is the Jazz Hands who are targeted, as they become the Broken Ridge Jazz Hands. Simon Haley on the Moist Talkers gains the modification Knighted and retreats to the shadows to complete a quest. Terrell Bradley on the Spies is alternated. Zephyr McLeod of the Tigers gains the modification Can't Lose, and the Wild Wings pitcher Anastasia is a robot is incinerated. 1 consequence per division, plus the jazz hands. But the book is now open, and so we can read it. Still mostly redacted, we know that Blaseball is sport horror. The 3 rules the umpires cited are revealed in Section 6, and they appear to have been returning daily to unredact more of the book and insist that the rules be followed. There were also a few surprises from the blessings, as the Spies, who won Strike 0, gain the modification Strike 1. The player the Firefighters gained from this, and Derek Kruger, who the Shoe Thieves won, come with the modification Entrenched, which has no definition. And the Crabs' new player, who was in the shadows of prehistory team Laredo Excavators, has the modification In the Field, again unexplained. The Tigers won Yeet, in which their player Eddie Tumblehome was to be thrown into the black hole in exchange for a replacement. However, at the time of posting, the actual result is that Eddie moved into the Pies roster, and the Tigers' supposed replacement, Frazier Tosser, is nowhere to be found. The highest percentage of votes a blessing was won by was Batting Boost, with the Sunbeams putting in 11.3 of the votes. The lowest was Max Out Batter, which the Lift won with only 1.9% of the votes. Welcome to the Coronation era of Blaseball. Thank you for joining me for another Blaxplanation. I'll be back with more Blaseball fun and facts soon, but until then, rejoice, play ball.